Welcome to Big Mike's Gym. I'm Big Mike and this is my garage gym. Today I'm going to show you guys what I'm taking to the H-Town Showdown in this bag. The H-Town Showdown is the first powerlifting meet I've ever done and I'm super excited to do it. How far away is it, you ask? It's literally tomorrow. So we got to make sure that we're bringing all the right stuff, go through this checklist, and then share with you guys why I'm bringing this stuff with me. First things first, I want to thank the No Fate 24/7 channel because not only did he teach me how to build my Titan Fitness functional trainer, but he also gave me the recommendation of making this video and even created the thumbnail for this video. What a great guy. So if you're not already, for whatever reason, not subscribed to him, go ahead and subscribe. After you finish watching this video, of course. All right, we're gonna start with the big one, the Stoic lever belt. This thing is a beast, it's amazing. It's actually my first lever belt ever, and I got it because Basement Brandon said it was a good belt, and of course he had the code for 10% off. So I got this about 2 years ago, which means that I'm also gonna have to bring this screwdriver here because it is getting just a little wonky, but it's still a great belt and I love lifting with it. So let's go over the USAPL requirements for your belt. They've made it super simple. It just can't exceed in width more than 10 centimeters. Good belt, great choice, and this is what's gonna help me set PRs. Next up is the knee sleeves. They are also from Stoic. And yeah, okay, I got an SBD singlet, and of course that's what I'm gonna wear, that's what I'm gonna take with me, and I would have loved to have had an entire set of either the Stoic brand or the SBD brand. But unfortunately, the SBD brand didn't have any belts available, and of course the Stoic brand didn't have any singlets available. So maybe I went with the right choice with the SBD singlet, maybe I didn't, I don't know. And I'll never know because the thing is still not in stock. Come on guys, pick it up. Anyways, back to the sleeves. So the requirements here are that it not be thicker than 7 millimeters, so this part right here, and then it not be any longer than 30 centimeters, with the caveat that it cannot touch when on your singlet or your, I think that's it. Just your singlet. It can't touch your singlet. So great sleeves, and they passed the requirements. All right, next up are the wrist wraps. I'm bringing the Harbinger wrist wraps that I've had for more than 2 years now. God knows how long I've had them. But essentially, these are my go-to. These have been hella supportive forever now, and so they're coming with me. The requirements for these by the USAPL are that they be no longer than 1 millimeter in length and no wider than 8 centimeters. So these meet the requirements and they're coming with me. And for the shirt, it just has to be one piece, form-fitting, and the sleeves can't extend to the elbows. The singlet itself, the legs, it must have legs, cannot be any shorter than 3 centimeters and no longer than 25 centimeters when worn correctly. These are the shoes that I'm going to be wearing, the Total Adidas, and I love them. I got them almost as soon as I could when they came out because I was looking for a trainer that, you know, met most of the requirements but was also cheap and, you know, looked good. And I think these look pretty good. This part right here can't be any higher than 5 centimeters, just so you guys know. They are technically flats, but those are one of the requirements that I was a little bit worried about because it does have a little bit of a heel. And of course they have to have insoles. And that's about it. That's most of the requirements for your footwear. So you can, in theory, wear whatever you want. Pen and paper. This I'll kind of need as a backup for the Juggernaut AI training app, okay? Right there on the app, I have my openers and my second and third attempt. But if you've watched my last video, which you should go back and watch that for me, please. I don't know, I'm not too sure of myself. So even though I am feeling like that deload strength coming in, I'm feeling a lot smoother, a lot cleaner. Anything can happen meet day. If we undershoot a little bit, that's cool, it's fine. As long as that third attempt is, pretty close to RPE 9, I'm good with it. That's how I have fun. If I miss a lift, I'm not gonna have that much fun. So this is to kind of just in my head, or in this case on paper, make some calculations and make sure that I'm doing everything just right and hitting the weight that I need to hit. Now, will I actually need this? Probably not. I have a smartwatch here, so I can just, hit the calculator and make that 2.2 pounds per kilo conversion. I'm also bringing this band right here. It is a little light, but that's kind of the point. I'm not at a bodybuilding show where I want to get a nice good pump. I'm at a powerlifting meet where I want to be able to go through a full range of motion and make sure that I'm as mobile as possible. And last but not least, boy oh boy, you guys are going to be excited to see this. I got my snacks on. So actually, I'm not a big snacks guy. Like these Rice Krispies, these will be the first ones I've had in years. Probably since like I don't know, left for the Marine Corps or something like that. And then I also have these legendary pastries or legendary foods, tasty pastries. They're essentially Pop-Tarts, but they're full of protein, and essentially it's just to keep me satiated because it is gonna be about 5 hours at the meet. So I'm gonna want something that doesn't exactly, slow down my digestion, so it isn't full of fat, and it's just satiating, okay? And this is instant energy. It might as well be candy. Speaking of candy, we don't have just your generic Sour Patch Kids or whatever the hell people are eating these days. We have La Cocha, and these are the best, man. Like they are essentially, think of like a hard candy, but they have tahini in the middle. So it's got a little bit of a kick to it as you're just swirling it around in there. You get like these little hints of like, I don't know, it's good, it gives me energy, and I'm ready to go. And that's it. That's all I have in my bag. If you feel like I'm missing something, you gotta tell me right now. So leave it in the comments below, because like I said, the meet is tomorrow. So if you don't let me know, I'm not gonna bring it, and then I'm gonna look like an idiot. So leave your comments in the comment section below. I also want to thank Basement Brandon because he has been a big help during this prep. Man, the guy has been essentially my go-to as far as USAPL Federation regulations and requirements for the equipment, and essentially just, hey, this is where you can find it, and no, it doesn't have to be any specific brand, it just has to meet the requirements. So thanks a lot, dude. That's been super helpful. Last but not least, thank you guys for watching the video and being subscribed. Wish me luck because I'm gonna need it. And I will see you guys in the next flex.